Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my plan for today was to come home and do a video on drawing as a beginner. I ended up on my Facebook messages and going through it, and then I got into a rabbit hole and I fell into like my high school, middle school messages. And so I thought, what the heck, hey, why not? Let's just do a video on going through my old messages. Of course, for privacy reasons, I will be blurring the other party's names and profile pictures. All of these messages are no longer relevant. These are from like middle school, high school. I made sure to pick the ones from way back then. So yeah, hopefully nobody remembers that it is our conversation. One day I'm just sitting there and my friend texts me to say, hey, dude, you suck so bad, LOL. I'm like, why? What did I do, LOL? I didn't see you, J4, so pissed, LOL. I needed to see you, LOL. Quoted, needed, capitalized. Damn, I was needed. How come you needed to see me? LOL, to say thanks for that one thing you gave me and I wanted to hang out. Okay, looking back on these messages now, I can see how I may have been missing some things. Same friend. This friend dated everyone, like all the girls in my class. And so I was never really interested in him. Bro goes, maybe I can find a place for us to meet up. LOL. I'm like, maybe? LOL. Where do you plan on partying? Because he was saying that he wanted to party. He says, everywhere. I was like, LOL, clubs? Yeah, sure. This was like 2015, so we were 15, 16. I was like, dang boy, not even old with for it yet. Okay, not even old enough for it yet. Haha, LOL. When does school start for you? August 24th. Me too. Nice. High five. Too lazy. Wow, I thought we were friends. I thought you liked me. Lamao, JK. Yeah, I'm coming up there, so I'll see if I can come see you. Like, okay, was that a joke? We're talking about Pokemon Go, right? At the time, that was super popular. And so, out of nowhere, my one friend goes, should I talk to blank again? I've recently been talking to her, but she went on a trip to Cali. My other friend, who's in the group chat, Nucci, ? And I'm like, I was responding to the other chat that was originally going on. Okay, so a little bit background about this story and this particular friend and the girl that he's talking about. This friend, different friend from the other friend, he literally likes everyone, like any girl, he likes them. So he was really into this one girl that was in my class, like in my grade. So we weren't like friends, we weren't tight or anything, but we ate at the same lunch table because my friends were her friends. So I knew she did not like him, and I think she made it pretty clear, but I think also that he's the type to read into things. So my response was, without giving it away, was, well, I think you should focus on school instead of girls. And then he goes, okay, so no? Like, relationships can always come later in life, so no. And then he goes, I should keep on avoiding talking to her? ? You can talk to her. I just meant that instead of trying to get with her, you should pay attention to school. You know what I'm saying? He says, see, this is him reading into things. Haha, the last thing she said to me was, thanks, bye, talk to you later. And then I didn't talk to her after that. Felt like I was supposed to though, but yeah. And then I'm just like, well, up to you, man. My other friend, you got anything else to say to that? My friend who sent the question says, okay, I don't like the friend zone. And honestly, he was not in the friend zone. I know how this girl is, and I know how he is, and she definitely is like, if she doesn't like you, very standoffish. Like, you can tell if she doesn't like you, or like that she doesn't care about you. Continuing on, you get comfortable with being alone. You'll never know if you're choosing someone out of love or loneliness. And then my friend goes, I'm always alone and I'm awesome. So I'm like, exactly. LOL, then why do you need a girl for? You got X and he's always waiting on you. X goes, for reals, I haven't found anyone who wants to go Pokemon hunting with me. And so that's when the conversation ends. Another message back in 2015. Okay, a little bit of context for this next conversation and basically all of these conversations. I grew up in a small town It's basically in the middle of nowhere, so everyone knew everyone and you were just friends with basically everyone, but not really friends too. You're all on good terms, but you had friends and then you had like acquaintances, but that you were still closer to than acquaintances because you saw each other every day. 7th grade, I moved up to the cities and I hadn't seen anyone since, but we kept in contact on Facebook with, it was a small town, we only had, there were the white kids and then there were the Asian kids, like the Hmong kids. The only Asian there was Hmong kids. We normally hung out like Hmong kid, white kid, white kid. So I never really contacted anyone that I didn't hang out with. One day, out of nowhere, this is years after I have moved out, this guy messages me this. He's in my class, but out of nowhere, he texts me, hey. I'm like, hi, how are you doing? You know, I was a little bit surprised, but I was like, hey, how are you doing? He's like, good, good, what about you? So I'm good too. I'm on vacation. I gotta go clean quick though. And then he's like, that's cool, weird, right? Normal chit chat. And then he goes, I'm laying down at home. Hey, so you still only remember me from when I was fat, don't you? Well, I could show you how I look now. And in my head, I'm like, this is so random. Like, why would you just random, like, okay, like, I was like, haha, you were never fat, dude, but yeah, show me. It's been a while since I've last seen you. You know, I'm gonna go along with it, be polite, entertain him, and this is what he sends me. I go on about like, oh, you've gained muscle, been working out. Yeah, I think that was the whole conversation. I think he really just wanted to show off, which is, I get it. You know, if you're fit and you worked hard for it, like that's awesome. But I thought that was a really strange. I thought that was a really strange encounter. Like, I get it. Like, I used to go to school with you, but then also I haven't seen you in like 5+ years, and the first and only message you sent me after I left school was, hey, look at how fit I am now. Yeah, that was really interesting for me, at least, because that was the end of our conversation afterwards. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite conversation thread was. That's it for this video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.